Hey guys, and welcome to Two Guys in a Van. In today's episode, we'll be installing a 22-gallon water tank underneath the body of the van. And for that, we made a basic steel angle iron frame for the tank to sit in, which is going to be suspended from the chassis of the van by 6 long L brackets attached with rivet nuts. Here you can see my dad helping us cut the angle irons to size. He also helped us spot weld it, and then we used the welding shop to actually finish the job. It was a pretty straightforward process. There's not much to it. After it was welded together, we decided to cut out notches so that way we can match the L brackets to the corresponding holes that we pre-drilled for the bolts, and that made our life a lot easier. So that's something we would definitely recommend doing. This tank fits directly behind the driver's seat in the little cavity underneath the van. Here we have it hanging up, ready to be spray painted. And yeah, it was a pretty straightforward process. There's not much to it. It's really strong. We feel like the steel is going to work as kind of a bumper to protect the tank from any rocks or the debris that we might drive over on the road, especially on dirt roads. So, well, let's get to the next step now, which would be installing the water level probe in the tank. Okay, so next up, we're installing the water level probe onto the water tank. This is the freshwater tank. We got some probes from an Australian company called RV Electronics. You can get them on Amazon. They come with a really nice LCD display for the levels of your tank. We got 2 of them, one for the clear water and one for the gray water. So what you want to do is you want to measure 240 millimeters from the right hand top of the tank going this way, and 3/4 of the height of the tank to install the probe. Then you drill a 7/8 of an inch hole with this bit. That will be 22 millimeters if you're working with millimeters. Just put the probe in facing to the right. When you start tightening this, there's a self-sealing gasket inside there, so it will turn the probe to the bottom of the tank and seal it. So this is all done. It's pretty sturdy in there. The next thing you want to do is just run some water through this to rinse out any plastic shavings that might be still inside the tank. It looks pretty clean. Now we're fitting the tank into the frame, and it fits like a glove. Everything was measured out properly. Okay, so we got some of the rib nuts in place already. One chipped tooth and a split lip later. First of the hangers is in place, and we're just putting out the other rib nuts right now. Want to smell for the camera?
Okay. Got a bad lip. This fell on where my lip.
And chipped your tooth.
And chipped my tooth. Okay.
Hopefully you can see all of the L brackets are in for hanging the tank. There's 6 of them. They're all stainless steel, so should be pretty sturdy. We've seen some videos where people use straps to hang up the tank, and the straps tend to fail, it seems like. So we feel much better with this solution. Next, you want to spray all the screws in that whole area with truck bed coating. That should prevent any rusting from happening. And this is what the tank looks like all installed and in place. It's not going anywhere. Each one of the 6 L brackets used for hanging it has 2 hexagonal bolts with rivet nuts attaching it to the body, as well as a self-tapping hexagonal screw. So we did use a lot of hardware on it. It should be very sturdy. The front is going to act as a bumper, so that's just bonus points for it. There's some more glamour shots for you coming up, and that's it for today. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and we will see you next week. Take care, guys.